Okay, that lighting is not going to work. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's much, much better. Well, sort of better. Hold on. Ugh. Trying to get the lighting right. It's always fun. Can you see me in this? Yes, you can. Yay! Who's on? Alright. Now I feel... Hi, Christy. I'm still trying to figure out the light. Now I'm too washed out, so... Ugh. Let's figure this one out. I think I need to have that open. And I think I need to have this open. Let's see. Alright, so let me see if that is much, much better. Okay. Yeah, yay! I don't know. What are we getting the shine from? Let me see. I have this lighting system up here. I'm moving downstairs. For right now, maybe it needs to be dimmed. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Hey, Christy, what's going on? We're probably just gonna, like, have some people pop in and out, and I'll start in about 5 minutes. I know one of the things we're talking about tonight is how to get your lip gloss and your lipstick to stay on. I wholeheartedly researched that statement, that question. It's a pain in the butt. I know it. And it's one of the reasons that I prefer a gloss. But I found 3 ways we're going to go over, and I'm pretty excited. So let me see. It says I can swipe. Video mode. Alright, I don't know. What are you up tonight? What up to you tonight, rather? I saw that you don't clean your makeup brushes, Christy. That's not good. That's so bad. What's gone in 5 minutes? Oh, your lipstick when you... I know. But first of all, let's talk about your makeup. Cleaning your makeup. I can't believe that. We got to talk about that because I've done a lot of posts about it. You've got to keep your makeup clean. You've got to wash stuff out. People get MRSA and urinary tract infections. I've posted stuff from the doctors, from like the Today Show. I worry for you, girl. Like, don't take the time this weekend if you haven't. I know if you don't wear makeup a lot or whatever, look in your bag, clean your brushes out. At the very least, just use some soap and water. Yeah, just use some soap and water. Just put a paper towel down. If you don't have a lot of brushes, soap and water. And if you're really that gross and old, just go to the dollar store and get some because you don't want any of that. And, yeah, soap and water. And one of the things I like about Younique, if you can't remember, like I'm so excited about this when they started doing this. They started putting on the packages, like for a concealer, it put on here like 24 months. This is good for 2 years. So they tell you how long, like how good the products are there for. For things that are more expensive, I always encourage people to write on here the month/year on the stuff. Because you just want to throw it out. I'm the same way. Like, I want to hold on to my stuff. And I'm like, oh, you know, I spent so much on this or whatever. But you can get so sick. It's not really good at all. So, that's my public service announcement for everyone. I'm on my soapbox. Okay, what time is it? I always have my cell phone because I can never see the clock here when I'm on this. I think we have like a few more minutes. Okay. Do you have any questions, Christy, ahead of time? I know we just talked about the whole makeup cleaning thing, and I have these questions, but if you have any, we can certainly talk about them. So think about it. I mean, you can always ask me questions, but as long as we're here, right, for everybody, for the playback. And I'm probably going to share this on my main page. Okay. I'm going to pick some colors that go together fairly well. Stay with me and feel free to chat. I like this one. I think we'll talk about these too. No dogs. I'm sorry. Puppies get locked out. I don't know. I just feel like we could do a lip gloss. Alright, well, we'll play with multiple different things. Okay. I'll give it a few more minutes. What time is it? Nah, we'll start now. I start early most things in life, so I'm going to start early right now. Alright, my name is Gina, if you don't know me, and I am a pink status presenter with Younique. My website for buying any of these products is GinasGlamourBar.com, and I will pin that to the top for you. I think it will allow me to when I'm done with this video. If there is something I'm using that's not on the website, I will let you know. Please feel free to ask questions. Once the video is over, I'll still get a notification. And as always, please feel free to share this video because that helps my business grow. So, let's jump to it. Tonight we're doing a little Q&A. I actually posted, there's an updated schedule for summer that I came up with. This should have been yesterday, but I didn't feel well, so I apologize. So, today we're going to do it. Mondays are just going to be Blast from the Past Monday. I pick a cute meme or something from, like, the past, obviously, some makeup style something, and I try to compare it to something we're doing now, and I post it in the group. That's simple as Monday is. Just something fun to get us laughing and happy for the week. I believe I picked Tuesdays for it, but that's going to be the newest thing. Is going to be who did it better in comparison. So I'm actually going to start doing more of this. I did it when I started Younique, and then I stopped. I'm going to do brand comparisons and report back on them. So I think, I was hoping more people would be on, but it's okay. I'll just choose one. I don't know if you guys want me to start with drugstore or if you want me to start with like a designer kind of comparison. So I could start with Rimmel, this is just something you go pick up at like Super Target, or those who are a little bit more familiar with makeup, this is Too Faced Born This Way. This costs probably 2 or 3 times what Younique costs. But I think what I'm going to do is, for the first one, we'll just do this. I don't think together these even cost $16. What did I pick? I liked the makeup primer because it says Stay Matte. They're both mattifying, and I have oily skin. So what I'll do is I'll probably do half my face Younique, half my face this. I'll list the products I used, and we'll see who did it better. I think that would be fun for summer. And like I said, again, we have our questions and answers. I also have a new group that's for private consultations and questions and things like that. If you want to just talk to me one-on-one, this way, I delete everything that's in the group once we're done. If you want it deleted, if you're on, say hi, just so I know you're here. If you make a purchase this month, you are entered to win one of our tanning products. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. If you want to have a party, I have some dates available, but the sooner you let me know, the better. I have some things going on the weekend depending on my health, so I'd like to book them sooner rather than later. Now that we've got all the logistics done, I'll post more in the group, and you can always rewatch this. Let's start talking about something that was requested, how to get your lip gloss, or in particular your lip gloss, or I'm sorry, lipstick, to stay on. I have that problem. I think most women have that problem. I'm going to put my hair back for this. There's 3 different ways I found that I wanted to share with you. Sorry, my face is a tad oily. Okay, so and I have them listed here, and then I'll tell you when I'm done the order that I think works best and that I liked. I do have some glosses here just because those are the ones that I kind of jumped to. I really like the glosses we came out with for spring. There's one called Lucid, and I have it in my purse because I love it so much. It's a light pink, and what a secret I do with our glosses is we have, they're called bonbons, and they're a little heavier than a chapstick. And I put this on first, and then I put the lip gloss over it, and it gives it more of like a, I would say a lipstick consistency, and it stays much longer for me. That's just, so we had Lucid, then we had one, this one's called Lunar. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, the lighting. It's coming off a little bit more orange than it is, but it's just a really light gold sheen. And then, I love this one, Lippy is probably our biggest spring one. So, for lipstick, I didn't want to go red, because I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, people that I know, or, you know, now, red is kind of more of like a, it's got to be a special occasion. So, I picked, which one was this? Prodigal. And for some of these, you have to use a liner. So the one that I found that was closest is called Punchy. So, I do have my notes here. I'm going to read through with you. Well, first of all, the most important thing, and I hope we all know this, is that you need to moisturize your lips. Just like the skin on your face, you got to moisturize your lips. Because, think about it. If you didn't moisturize your face, or do anything to your face, or put oil or anything on your face, and then you put makeup on it, that's what you're going to get. So, this is because, you know, I love Younique and I sell Younique. Younique has this lip exfoliator sugar scrub pen. I'm in love with this. I do this at night. So, I just do circular motions. And this thing, I don't even think I've sharpened it since I got it in December. And then I'll go ahead and do my other lip care, rub my lips together, everything like that, sugar, just go ahead. Guess you could lick it off if you really wanted to lick it off. All the dead skin, gone. You do that however you want to do that. I think that's the easiest way. There's, I'm sure, multiple other things companies sell, but for the price and the size, and the fact that this is very natural, and I like things that are natural to put in my body and on my body, that's what I go with. So, moisturize. Another thing that people don't think about is, well, one, they don't use primer, but primer's so important. Same reason. I'm just using Younique primer. You know, I know other people, you may use a different kind, or hey, we can get you hooked up with Younique if you don't use one. Think about what primer does for your face, right? When you put your primer on in the morning, if you do it correctly, you let it sit on your face, and it's filling in those fine lines and wrinkles and everything that we just want the makeup to sit on top of, right? So if you put it on your skin, we want the lipstick to stay on top of it all day. Like we want the makeup to stay on our face all day. So, just going to use a little bit of primer here. This one might be one I don't have opened. Hold on. Sorry, you can hear my pugs in the background. They're such brats today. I, of course, had 2 of my Younique primers, and I grabbed the one that was not open. Really? Let me grab a scissors. Sorry, guys. Right back. They I switched the packaging of this not too long ago, and it's much better, and you didn't used to have to cut the end, but just need this little bit like this. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels wet. It feels really nice. It feels like, it's not a chapstick consistency, but go like this. So we moisturize, we prime, just like we do with our skin. So it's not really hard if you think about it, if you're prepping your skin in the right stages. And then you do your line and your powder. So I'm going to use Punchy, and like I said, I'm going to use Prodigal if I can find it. This is really important as well. Instead of just lining your lip, filling it in. So I need to look in this mirror up here, okay? Not only do your lips look fuller, because you can actually draw this upper line a little higher. Okay, so now that we did that, we're going to put the color over it. And then we have one more step. And this is the first way that you do this. Okay. Last step. Anyone heard of setting powder? Or powder for your face? We're going to set our makeup with powder. I'm probably going to use, I don't want to get that on that brush. I have a lip brush, actually. Younique came out with this really cute, and you can put it in your purse, and turn it, lip brush. So I'm going to dip that in the powder. I'll just go. Okay. I know that seemed like it was a lot of steps, but if you get used to it, it's really not. So what we did is we moisturized, which if you're just doing that in the morning anyway, or at night when you're doing your shower and all that stuff, then in the morning you put on your primer with the rest of your makeup, and you just use your liner. You throw on your lipstick, and you're setting your makeup anyway, so you just throw some on your lips. So really, you can use, I don't know, if you really wanted to and order this all from Younique, you would get the Behold setting powder. You could pick up your favorite lipstick. We have tons of different colors. I could help you pick one, or a gloss. This, and a primer. And not only would that be for your lips, because that would be kind of crazy, right? It would be for your face as well. You'd be pretty well set for your face. So that's number one. That's way number one you can do this. I'm going to use some of our rose water just to get this off my lips. So we can go to the second one. I'm scrubbing. The reason I picked the same color for all three is because once I put that setting powder on, I knew that wasn't going to be easy to get off. Okay. Ooh. Second thing you can do. Hi, Karen. We're talking about getting our lipstick and lip gloss to stay on. We're going to use this again, or whatever form of exfoliator you are using, okay? And I do have my notes. We're going to exfoliate. You can use Vaseline even, to be honest. Okay. Pretend like I'm doing my makeup or whatever else I'm doing. I mean, honestly, if I was doing this, I would do it at night. especially in the winter, and leave it on, and then in the morning you're going to have really nice hydrated lips. But for the sake of time, now some people use concealer, excuse me, with their lip brush. So that's the lip brush we have. And they use a little concealer. Now, if you're using a color, keep in mind what color you're using, because it's probably going to lighten it a little bit. So if you're already using a color that's fairly light, I probably wouldn't do this method. But again, this one was okay that we just used. Okay, now we're just going to, you could do the liner again if you want to. I'm not going to. Watch me awkwardly put on that. And again, we would do our setting powder. Setting powder is important in all of this if you're getting the gist. And we just came out with ours. And that's not the reason that I suggested it, I promise. I looked up many ways on the internet and found the 3 that I thought were most realistic. I started with the one that I prefer. So the first one we did, I prefer that, but I mean, it depends on how much level of makeup you want to wear, and I think doing it at night, the exfoliating, just makes it so much easier. Okay, there was my powder. Everything stayed in line. Way number 2. Now, it's kind of the way I was talking about before, this third way. You're supposed to use a non-glossy lip gloss. I think with anyway, so I'm just adding this in, and this is a Gina way. I still think you need to be hydrating your lips somehow. So this, Vaseline, whatever, you would do this. It's the Vanilla Bonbon. And then you would take an eyeshadow brush. Just washed my brushes earlier, so they're a tad wet. Let me find the one. I don't really like this method because I think I don't think any of our makeup or lipstick is sticky. However, I think this would be that way on the brush. Let me see. Sorry guys, I have this many brushes, so let me find the one I'm looking for now. So you know when you buy eyeshadow and there's that like spongy end to it? Oh my goodness. I didn't think it'd be this difficult to find. It's the one thing I didn't pull ahead of time. I'm sorry guys. Bear with me one moment. It's not it. Maybe I don't have it. Okay, well, the spongy end, when you go to like use eyeshadow, for example, you would pat it down. I look like a crazy person. You would pat it down. So you could do that with this brush. With the sponge end. And pat down your lipstick. I don't like that third way. Honestly, if I was going to make my own way, like I said, I'm moisturizing in the morning. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to put my lipstick on, and then I'm going to use powder and set it. And that today was the way that actually worked the best. If I'm using a lip gloss, which like I said, I don't necessarily wear lipstick every day. I like to wear the lip gloss. This is probably closest to the shade that I wear. I just have it in my bag. I take this, I'm telling you, this Bonbon, the weight of it, and if you go, you know, your grandkids, whatever, you guys go tanning, swimming, this you want to have with you. If you ever sunburn your lips, you want this. I had it at Disney. I would exfoliate. I'd wake up the next day. I put this on, and then before work, this is what I do. Now, keeping in mind it's a very light color, and from now on, I'm just going to use some of this translucent powder, and I'm just going to put it on my lips. And it seems to work. So, I used a color close to red, because we don't see a red lip as often as we used to anymore, which is kind of a shame. But it's a springy color, and that was my tutorial. If anybody else has any other questions right now, let me know. Christy, was that good? Do you have any questions for me? Maybe, yes, no? If not, you can always think of them later and let me know. Alright, well, be watching out. Let's see the next thing that we'll be doing. I might actually, this might be a special week, and I might, depending on if I throw on some makeup tomorrow, I might do a comparison, because I'm kind of eager to try this to see this mattifying compared to our Liquid Touch foundation. So watch out for that. If not, it's Blast from the Past Monday, and then Tuesday we'll see this. Alright, so remember, if you make a purchase this month, you get entries into a raffle to get some tanning products. It'll be a cute little basket made up for me, because it's my birthday month and I want to share. And yeah, we're just having that new schedule. So you can always do private consultations. You don't have to buy anything. It's just like some people like the privacy like this, and you know, you don't want to do phone or whatever. Alright, enjoy your weekend, and you know, I really appreciate you guys coming on. It means a lot to me, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.